guys, I just got done filming my video for next week, which is funny because I'm kind of doing them out of order, but it's because my video for next week is talking all about what I use to cleanse my face in the morning and what I use for masks and kind of all my facial products that I use for anti-aging. Tune in next week, next Monday, and I will have that video up for you. I look forward to showing you that. But this morning, I am actually going to talk about my makeup routine. This is more of a product show and tell. This isn't really a makeup tutorial so much. So, I mean, I guess you could call it whatever you want, but these are just the products that I use on my face every single day that work. So these are just the products that I found over time have worked for me so well, and I really hope they don't discontinue any of these products because I will be very upset. Alright guys, so my face was cleansed, I put all of my serums on, and now I am ready to go right over top of that moisturizer with my mousse foundation. Now this mousse is from Maybelline, and it is Dream Mousse. I am in love with this product. I've been using it for probably 10 years. I hope this product has been out for 10 years, but I've been using it since I put makeup on. It is wonderful, it is smooth. I use medium number 2 because it is perfect. It's not too dark and it's not too light. I usually use quite a bit just because I like full coverage. I don't know if you guys enjoy that full coverage, but I love it. I apply with my fingers, and I know a lot of people use sponges, and I just like my foundation. I feel like it gets a little bit more of an even feel when I apply it with my fingers. Make sure you rub it into the bottom of the chin too, because you always see those girls that have that streaky line that you just really don't want to have. Now once you feel like it is all rubbed in, kind of get it up in that hairline a little bit and into the ears. Once you feel that it is all even, what I do is I will take my Aveda foundation, and I love this dual foundation. It is Linen number 3 from Aveda. It actually comes with this amazing little sponge, and I actually never thought about applying a powdered foundation with a sponge, but it is such an even coverage that I love it. So you'll go in and you will kind of rub it under the eyes. I always start with the eyes and apply it to my whole face. Now once it is applied to the whole face, I go in. This is called Fit Me. This is by Maybelline as well. You can tell I like Maybelline products a little bit. What it is I get the matte and the poreless one because I don't like to see my pores, and this covers it very well. This is Classic Ivory. Again, I go in and it comes with a sponge, which is wonderful. And I will just use this as a highlighter. Kind of go in and highlight the areas under my eye. You can see I'm almost out. I need to get more. And then I'll go kind of to the chin and that jawline. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna smooth out any of those pores that you can see. And then I like to go kind of up here with it. So that is my foundation process. Now I use the Fit Me Shine Balance Foundation. So this actually comes in a stick, but I use this as my bronzer and for my contouring. This is amazing. I get toffee, so I think it's pretty close to a medium to dark. So I love this little stick. It's my favorite. What I do is I contour the nose and the cheekbones. I'll go in and I will actually draw a line down my nose, and then I will go down the cheekbones. Just like that. And I'm not a huge contouring person. I haven't really found a contouring palette that I've liked a whole lot, so I just haven't really gotten into that crazy highlighting and the contouring yet. Let me know what you guys use for contouring because I would love to try them out. I want to know what works for you because I am not a huge contouring person. This is about all I do for my contouring. So then I get this from Maybelline. This is a beautiful blending brush. I love this so much because I actually can go in and blend in what I just contoured. So I blend it in on both sides. And then I go in on my nose. And then I will actually go back with the Fit Me Ivory, Classic Ivory Powder. And I will highlight my nose. So then I'm going to go in with my Classic Ivory Fit Me again. And I'm going to take that a little bit from there. And I'm actually going to bring it down the middle of my nose to highlight the middle of my nose. And then I'm gonna go back around where I contoured just a little bit ago and just rub around that area. Not on top of it, just around it, because you're highlighting around it so that that contouring bronzer stands out a little more. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go over top of that contour. So I take just a regular brush. I actually got this is Wet n Wild. It's a brush. It's got that flat look, but it's rounded at the top. So that actually helps me kind of get that contour look. So then I go in with my Wet n Wild. I wanna say this is Bikini Contest. I love this, and it's cheap and it works. And what I'll do is I will follow that line that I just created. I don't do it on my nose just because it is too dark for my nose. So then I go in with a nice blending brush. I like them when they're flat just because it does blend a lot better. And I'm going to work my way up and then kind of blend it all through. There we go. Now you can see my neck is a little lighter than what the rest of my face is. Now, you really don't want to leave it like that because usually during the summer I'm a little more tan, so you don't see that. But I go through with my CoverGirl True Blend Minerals and I will actually blend it through. And this is 415 is the number that I get. I just like it because it kind of matches perfectly with my foundation. Blend it into that chin. And I actually go as far as to blend it into my chest, just because during the winter, like I said, I am pale. Make sure your ears get a little too, because you don't want the white ears if you're having your hair up. All right, so that was kind of blending it into the chest. And then I am actually going to move on to my eyes. I like more of a natural kind of look rather than being so dark. I know some people do it backwards where they do the eyes first and then they do the face, just because the powder from the eyeshadow does sometimes get onto the face. That is why I have my little Q-tips here that I use. So never fear, either way you do it is just fine. It's not gonna ruin anything. I use the CoverGirl Nudes. I love the CoverGirl Nudes so much. Actually, it is such a neutral color, and they do have a few darker colors. Just because I have blue eyes, I like it to be a little more natural. So I am going to go in, and I usually use with this, let's see, I'll start with the lightest color. Now see, I start at my corner of my inner eye, and I pull it to the back corner. And then we go to the other. Again, start at the corner of the inner eye and move towards the outer corner. Now I'll go in, and I actually like this more of this bronze kind of color in here. I'm sorry, I use this every single day, so it's a little used. And I will actually start in the top corner in the middle and pull down. Now I really like to use an actual eyeshadow brush when I do apply the darker to the corners, just because with the eyeshadow it's easy to use the same applicator for front and back, one for the light, back for the darker color. But as you go a little even darker than that, you want to use a different brush, because then you're mixing all of your colors together and there's no point in having different colors if your white turns super, super, super brown. We're going to use the second to last color in the palette, and I really like this brown. It's a really pretty brown. And you're going to apply it just to the corner, kind of like this. Have a little bit of a mess through here. So what I do for that to kind of blend everything in is I take a Q-tip and I'll rub it around the area that I don't want any of the eyeshadow, and then I wipe away any excess, and it shouldn't stay on the skin. Voila! So now you'll get rid of that Q-tip, always throw away the dirty stuff. I love eyelash curlers so much because they give that beautiful definition to the eye. You kind of almost change it from being just a regular eyelash too glamorous. My eyelash curler, I think I got it for $1. What you'll do is you'll go in and make sure that before you clamp down too hard, you don't have your eyeball in there. And this is the weirdest part because you actually will just hold it tight. I like to kind of do a little bit of an upward motion, but don't pull out, because if you pull out, you will have no eyelashes left, and that is not cute. So then you'll kind of have a little bit of a curl to them then when they come up, and you're going to do it to the other side. So once you have that done, you're going to go in, and I love the Revlon Volume and Length. This is one of my favorite products because it does go on so evenly and smoothly. Mascara is what makes everything better. Does opening your eye help? Yes, I think it does. Woo! And then I do the bottom. And then I go in with my Q-tip, a clean one, and I make sure none is underneath. Look at that. So much better than the other one. So then I'll go and do the other one. I don't know if opening your mouth really does work, but every girl seems to do it when they put their mascara on. Perfect. All right, I go in with my eyeliner. Now I use the Define a Line from Maybelline on the bottom of my eye, and then I actually use Jordana. I like this because it's a liquid eyeliner and that goes on the top. So we'll start with the bottom. I go from the outer corner to the in. Just like that. Now I'll take my Jordana cat eyeliner and I kind of wipe it off, and I will go in. And I like to do a nice straight line. I don't like to do too much of a cat eye. I just kind of go just to the corner. And now if you make a mistake, you go in with another clean Q-tip and you will just wipe it away. The best thing about this Jordana is that it actually lasts all day. I love this eyeliner. It's wonderful. It's the best liquid eyeliner I've ever found. It was on sale at Walgreens for like $3 and I was like, huh? Go in and do the other eye. Voila. So now I like to do a little bit of blush at the end, but I don't like to use too much, so I'll actually just use a little bit of my Revlon. It's called Naughty Nude. So I'll go in and I will just pat it above on that cheekbone. Voila. So that is my makeup routine in the morning. That is what I use. I don't do anything crazy, so I'm sorry if you guys were looking for more contouring or more of that. This is just my quick, get my makeup on, make it look really nice, and go to work. And you don't need anything crazy usually for that. I'll probably do a vlog in the next couple weeks talking about more contouring, but today this was just kind of like what I do in the morning, an easy kind of step-by-step, and what I found really works. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that I've used today, just write me a little comment and I will get back to you. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a like or a comment. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye. Oh, guess I could probably stop this, huh? Is this in focus? So that'll be my itch. I'll be right back. I forgot my eyeshadow. Watch that video.